This edition of the LCL Report brought to you by...
In 2007, Ron Paul began bringing us together to strengthen the freedom movement. Without him, the revolution wouldn't exist. Songs of Freedom, Tales from the Revolution was written to celebrate the freedom movement. It was written by and for every freedom activist. Get your copy today. Available on Amazon.com. Also available as a Kindle download. And remember, when we say revolution, we say it with love.
Hi, this is Terry Lupo. Welcome to LCL Report. This is my last in a series of interviews that I got from Jekyll Island. This one is with talk show host Catherine Bleish, and she has a talk show out of Missouri, which was actually very instrumental in blowing up the MIAC report. That's the report that basically called everyone who's normal a domestic terrorist. So I asked her a couple questions about that and also about a radio show. I forgot to mention one of the best things that happened as an act of civil disobedience was they actually somehow magically the Gadsden Flag appeared over Jekyll Island. Here's some of those pictures. And again, if you don't know what the Gadsden is, it was basically the very first American flag. It was a symbol of the Revolution. And that's quite appropriate since we're talking about ending the Federal Reserve to do it at where the Federal Reserve was created. It's nice irony as well. So you have a pretty popular radio show. Why don't you tell the viewers more about that?
Well, my radio show is on weekdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. That's 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern. You can tune in at revolutionbroadcasting.com. It's called the Liberty Restoration Hour. Right now, we have a project going on where we're having 50 activists from 50 states on the show in 100 days. Really trying to showcase what's happening in the grassroots movement and get people brainstorming, get ideas flowing, and really try and motivate others to do the same. Now you can see what we're doing in Kansas City and in the state of Missouri at libertyrestorationproject.org. And I really encourage you guys to check us out. If you like what we're doing, copy it. You don't have to do it in the name of Liberty Restoration Project, but do something. Get out there, have some fun with it, and always remember to bring cameras.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of independent media, and I would like to see 1,000 more shows like ours. That if one person gets shut down, there's 900 more doing it. It's just no way to stop the message that way if you put it in grassroots. What's your opinion on that?
I think that is the way to go. Right now, it is up to us to become the media. That means we, A, have to keep the internet free because that is our means of distribution, and B, we've got to be supporting each other. All of these different radio shows and video programs that are going on, we have to help promote each other and make sure that people are aware that there are individuals out there who are reporting on real news and real things, liberty-loving activities, things that the real media would never cover. So I completely agree. If we don't do that, we will not find success. And that's why they're so terrified about the internet right now. That's why Rockefeller says it was the biggest mistake we ever made. Because they know that's the only place where we have free speech. So it's time to use it.
Catherine, can you give me an idea of what your project's about and tell my viewers where to find your project?
Well, the Liberty Restoration Project is a group of grassroots activists who got together during the Ron Paul campaign and realized that his message was bigger than his candidacy, and we decided to try and carry that on. One of the things we're really focusing on right now is the 10th Amendment and state sovereignty. So we spend a lot of time down in our state capitol. We do lobbying, we show up with cameras, we have a lot of fun going down and trying to influence our state legislators. We also throw rallies, we do education days, we hit the streets, hand out constitutions, hand out flyers. It's really just about educating not only the public but our legislators, and we do plan to run several people for office in Missouri for the state legislator. There's going to be 65 open seats in Missouri as term limits were enacted 4 terms ago, so it's really good timing for us. We have a project we're trying to help other states also do the same, because we do believe that it is the state legislator that is the solution to all of our problems. When we can get liberty lovers in at the state level or educate our current state legislators, we have the ability to tell the federal government to go away. And just 2 weeks ago, we did kick the Real ID out of the state of Missouri with a unanimous vote in the Missouri Senate. So we have a lot of fun what we're doing, and we're finding a lot of success. We also successfully spearheaded the grassroots movement to defeat the Mayak report, which profiled many people like myself and other Ron Paul supporters.
I had heard that your group is the one that broke the Mayak report, basically, got it to public attention.
Well, yeah, it was actually released to the Alex Jones show. And when I found out about that, we immediately started making phone calls trying to confirm it, and we worked together with other organizations like Restore the Republic and Ron Paul Forums, and we used that to mobilize people. We put together a strategic plan, and then we partnered with other organizations to mobilize the nation to respond to what was happening in the state of Missouri. And it was really neat watching what happened. We not only went down to the state legislature and gave every single legislator, 201 of them, a copy of the Mayak report. We gave them a copy of America Freedom to Fascism, which was identified as potential paraphernalia. And we also gave them a copy of the press coverage and our thoughts on it. Next thing you know, the Mayak Center was defunded. The head of the Mayak Center was asked to step down, and there are now hearings going into it right now. Now, we also went after the tourism industry. People from all across the country called and said, "We're not coming to Missouri. And the reason is because we're afraid we're going to be profiled. So please contact your governor and get this fixed." We also went to the governor's office with cameras because he did not, in a timely manner, respond to our Sunshine Law request, which is similar to the FOIA request, except it's at the state level, meaning they have 3 days to respond. And a week went by and we showed up with cameras, and it was really fantastic. You see about 20 patriots stand up and ask who their governor is working for.
Now, I understand you understand what the Free State Project is, and for people that don't know what that is, it's a group of liberty activists all moving to one area, which is New Hampshire, to try to basically increase the numbers so they can actually have some liberty in their lifetime. A big problem people have is that they burn their wheels and they feel like they burn out, and they work really hard for 2 or 3% of the vote. So they're trying to pull everybody together. What's your opinion on the Free State Project and what you know?
Well, I am signed up as a Free Stater. I do intend to move to New Hampshire at some point in time. I'm really impressed by the idea. I think it's fantastic, and I really hope others sign up to do the same. Until then, I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that when I leave Missouri, that it is a beacon of liberty. So right now I'm trying to lead by example in Missouri, show people what needs to be done to achieve success, and then I plan to hightail it over to New Hampshire and make sure the same thing happens there.
LCL Report is looking for advertisers. Do you have a product, service, candidate, or charity that would love to be spotlighted? Look at our numbers. Over 250,000 views this month. Over 700 subscribers this month. Multiple awards on YouTube. Over 500 subscribers to our Facebook group. There's pretty much nothing I won't do for a good story. If you want to know about rates, just email me. So support a business that supports liberty.